Not every emotional game makes you cry. Some make you feel regret. Some make you feel loss. Some leave you staring at the screen long after the credits roll, wondering why it hurt so much. These are the games that don't rely on shock value. They build emotions slowly, patiently, and honestly. Today, I'm sharing 13 emotional games everyone needs to experience at least once, not because they're popular, but because they mean something. Starting at number 13 is SOMA, a game that quietly messes with your sense of identity. Beneath its sci-fi horror surface lies a deeply emotional story about consciousness and what it truly means to exist. The fear doesn't come from monsters, it comes from the questions the game forces you to face. By the end, SOMA leaves you with an unsettling silence that feels heavier than any jump scare. It's the kind of game that makes you rethink what being alive actually means.
The hell is this place? How did I get here?
It's my sincerest belief that we can go on living. It really makes you think about what it means to be human.
I mean, if we are able to save even just a small piece of ourselves, why wouldn't we do that?
What the hell happened to you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. Look.
At number 12 is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, a slow, atmospheric mystery driven by exploration and storytelling. The world feels peaceful at first, almost comforting, but as the truth unfolds, the emotional weight becomes unavoidable. There's no combat, no rush, just discovery and reflection. The ending hits hard because it reframes everything you thought you understood. This is a story that hurts more the longer you think about it.
Cases like this one didn't come along very often. In Red Creek Valley, the secrets grew like spider webs, and Ethan Carter disturbed one he shouldn't have. Now people were dying.
Number 11 goes to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, a deeply personal journey through grief, trauma, and mental illness. The voices in Senua's head aren't just sound effects, they're part of the emotional experience. Every step forward feels painful, heavy, and earned. The game doesn't glamorize suffering, it immerses you in it. It's uncomfortable, intense, and emotionally unforgettable.
This waking nightmare, where all dreams come true. You searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas, they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams?
At number 10 is This War of My Life, a game that strips war of any sense of heroism. You don't play as soldiers, you play as civilians trying to survive impossible conditions. Every decision carries moral weight, and every outcome feels wrong in some way. Survival often comes at the cost of your humanity. This game doesn't make you feel powerful, it makes you feel responsible.
It's about being squeezed in the morning crowd, dealing with the assholes in the office, getting stuck in the traffic 5 days a week, spending money on the next must-have thing, to end the day with a little one hating you without a reason. I wish I had problems like these.
Number 9 is What Remains of Edith Finch, a collection of short stories centered around loss and family tragedy. Each chapter tells the story of a different family member, and none of them end happily. What makes it emotional is how personal each memory feels. You're not just watching these stories, you're living inside them. By the end, it feels like saying goodbye to an entire family.
Trying to protect me. Now that there's only one of us left, I thought it was time I heard the stories. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
At number 8 is Disto Elysium, an RPG driven almost entirely by dialogue and introspection. It's a story about failure, regret, and trying to rebuild yourself after hitting rock bottom. The protagonist is deeply flawed, and the game never hides it. Emotional moments come through self-reflection rather than action. It's one of the most human stories ever told in an RPG.
In the great city, at the end of the world, there's a dead body behind the hostile cafeteria. And a strike that's about to become a war.
Number 7 goes to A Plague Tale: Innocence, a grounded and intimate story about siblings surviving a cruel world. Amicia and Hugo's bond grows naturally as fear, responsibility, and loss shape their journey. The game constantly reminds you how fragile they are. Every moment of safety feels temporary. It's emotional because it never lets you forget what's at stake.
I'll carry you. Mommy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Go away! Hugo, no! Leave me alone.
Don't take too long.
I hate you. It's for your own good, Hugo.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
They've come back.
Everything is alright. Now.
Why did she keep resisting like that? Only our methods differ. We have the same goal. We both fight the plague.
At number 6 is Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, a short experience with an incredibly powerful emotional payoff. The game uses its controls to tell the story in a way no other medium could. Without relying on dialogue, it delivers a moment that hits unexpectedly hard. This is proof that emotion doesn't need words to be devastating. At number 5 is Outer Wilds, a game that builds emotion through curiosity and discovery. There's no traditional story structure. Everything you learn comes from exploration. As the truth of the universe reveals itself, the emotional impact quietly settles in. The ending isn't sad or happy, it's accepting. Few games capture the beauty of endings like this one does. At number 4 is Firewatch, a deeply personal story about loneliness and escapism. Most of the emotion comes from conversations and silence rather than action. You play as someone running from his problems, only to confront them in unexpected ways. The story feels painfully real. Firewatch hurts because it reflects real life more than we'd like.
What's in this cave down here?
NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous. You're in it, aren't you?
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
Damn it. That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off.
I'll see what I can do.
You think you'll take to it? Being out here? The isolation gets to people. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you.
Number 3 goes to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, a tightly written expansion filled with emotional choices. The story focuses on sacrifice, loyalty, and impossible decisions. Characters feel grounded and human, and the endings leave no clean answers. Every outcome comes with a cost. This is a story that stays with you because there's no perfect ending.
How many times you willing to get burned before you stop trusting someone? How many times you gotta take a bullet for these motherfuckers in the name of empty promises? Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, all the rotten fish in one fucking barrel, this dog town. Tell me you've got a plan.
Not a plan. A man. If there's anyone we can trust now, it's him.
At number 2 is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, a tragic story of loyalty, duty, and betrayal. What begins as a military mission slowly turns into an emotional reckoning. The final moments redefine everything that came before them. It's not just a boss fight, it's one of gaming's most painful goodbyes.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. She'd double-cross us like this.
We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world.
Do you love her?
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can?
And finally, at number 1 is The Last Guardian. This game earns emotion without dialogue or exposition. The bond between you and Trico grows slowly through trust, fear, and care. Every interaction feels natural, and every setback strengthens that connection. By the end, the emotional payoff feels pure and deeply personal. It's not a story you watch, it's a bond you feel. Now I want to hear from you. Which emotional game affected you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And click here for 13 dark story games that stay with you forever. See you in the next video.